of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion by the rivers of Babylon. There we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion.
completely different, I would say, from BONEY. It was something spiritual, something spiritual, yes, and something a little more serious than whether it's Sunny or whether it is Ma Baker or whether it's Rasputin. All of these songs were more fun. This is more earnest, and this is more sincere, I would say. Different from those songs, definitely. I like how the humming makes it sound so good. Whenever they hum, it sounded so good. It was therapeutic by itself. The male singer took a back seat for this one, mainly carried forward by the female singers, and lovely composition when it came to the music. I like those percussion choices, raw sounds of the drums that were used, literally as if they were somewhere in the on the outside, away from civilization or something like that. Then you had xylophone, like beachy sound added to it. It gives that beachy vibe to it. And then the song is about praising Lord, praying to God, contemplating on things, and maybe looking forward to the future from where they are at this point in time. I don't know whether it has any the song lyrics have any connection with Jewish struggle, but I'm just, because there is a word Zion that is mentioned, I'm just guessing, but I won't want to go in that direction. When I'm talking about the lyrics, I would just understand it, or that's what I understand from the listening, that it seems more like a spiritual prayer or something like that, and lovely way of making it. It sounded good, definitely, and that humming, great way to start it, and great way to keep on doing that. It sounded super good. Again, it was more meditative.
Yes.
How about you, Max? What do you like about it?
Well, the song was, as you seen, indifferent, and definitely it was a really, what do you say, melodic song.
Yeah, melodic is right word.
The beginning was really interesting, really, with the humming in it.
It's like a prayer is going to start, right? Hymn or something like that, the way they did that.
And the sound of the water.
Yeah.
So this is a different song, really. It's not the usual
regular sound of this.
And instruments also a bit different, I think.
Yeah.
They're
richer instruments.
Yes. BONEY really is surprising. There's so many good songs, really.
I like their choices of the sounds of instruments, or the way they explored different sounds of instruments. Not too many people like experimenting with different instruments, but they love, I think, a lot of sounds of different instruments, as many as they can put. This was great to listen, and it goes more on a personal level. It's not something that you want to listen with somebody else or something like that. This you want to keep with you. You want to personally listen to it, and you want to feel good about it. That kind of a song. That's what I felt. Yes. You too?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not one of those things which would be sung at a reality show for audition or for somebody's performance. This is more when you want to listen to it personally, and you want to perhaps you are in a spiritual mood or something like that. So different side, definitely seen from BONEY. Look forward to more reactions that we can do to BONEY. That is all for this one. This is requested by our patron Ivy. You too can make a request through our Patreon page, and the link to it is in this description video of this video.